All right, that's enough of the props. Let's just get to the review, right? So It Chapter 2 is a sequel to It, obviously, which I was a pretty big fan of, though it wasn't particularly scary. It was still a film I enjoyed quite a bit, but to me it felt more like a coming-of-age movie with horror elements as opposed to a horror film with coming-of-age elements. But still, I liked it. I would say It Chapter 2 is a fine sequel. There's some things to like there. I mean, it's a solid cast. They pretty much nailed it. Bill Hader was probably the standout, but they're all fine. Same kind of issues, though. It's not particularly scary. There's stuff there to like. I mean, there's laughs. You like the camaraderie of the cast. But like I said, it's not very scary. And it's a pretty long film. It's pushing almost 3 hours. When you get into that territory with horror movies, I mean, you gotta make sure the substance is there. This feels like a lot of filler. It's kind of a retread of the first one. They all have their moments with Pennywise, just this time as adults. A lot of flashbacks. And then, of course, the climax. But it seems like they could have done this in 2 hours as opposed to almost 3. If you were a fan of the first part of it, I would say I think most people will enjoy Chapter 2. Go ahead and see it through to its conclusion. Or if you're absolutely needing a horror fix, I would say check it out, but just temper your expectations. It's mostly a few jump scares here and there and some gory stuff. But still, I'd say it's worth the trip to the theaters. It Chapter 2, though, I would say is more of a matinee showing.